part 2 of Scary Story Time. So once my grandma, my uncle, my sister, and I, and a few of my little friends were driving to my cousin's house. We didn't think much of this drive, but little did we know. And then my grandma sees the SWAT team go the way that we were supposed to go. We didn't think much of it, like, oh, what if there's a power line just falling, but little did we know. And anyways, it was not a power line. We saw a whole neighborhood blocked off, and we drove past it. My grandma said to duck just in case there was any gunfire. And then when we got there, my aunt Googled what happened, and she found out that there was a murder on the loose a neighborhood away, and that people were barricaded in their houses. But still, to this day, the person has never been caught. Scary story time number 2. So, when I was in kindergarten, I had this teacher named Miss Novigas, and we were literally actually her name was Miss Christie, and we were walking, and we were in class, and she gets an email and says, okay everyone, I need you to walk quietly to the bathroom in our classroom, and don't make a sound, and just sit there for a while. So I can't tell you how long we were sitting there, and she was literally trying to get us to be quiet and saying there could be a shooter out there, but we wouldn't, and she was shushing us like crazy. And then like probably an hour or two later, she came, the police opened the door, and then once my friend Ava and I were in first grade, they finally found out that there was a shooter in the building, and the police had caught the shooter. Next, story time. So, when I was in first grade, when I was in third grade actually, so I had this teacher named Miss L, and we were going out to recess, and then she finally finds out that she gets an email and says, okay everyone, I need you to stay inside, we're going to sit quietly. And little did we know there was a bat on the playground. So, and then we sat there for a while, but then someone saw the bat when we went back out, and everyone ran. Story time number 3. There was once so story time number 3. So, actually, there's no story time number 3. So, bye. Just to let you know, I got all these stories from my friends.